First and foremost, call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Kakodash. Dub honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching this truth, this beautiful truth. And shalom to the Hakim that's pushing this word and truth and sincerity across the globe. Shalom. And I want to open up with Matthew 6 and verse 33. It says, "But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness," right, his laws, statutes, and commandments. It says, seek that first, and all these things shall be added unto you. Right. So, put Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai first. Do what is commanded of him. And everything else is going to be added until you. Seek the Lord first, man. The Lord knows what you need. The Lord knows what you want. You know, and the Lord said that he was going to give us our heart desires. We got to wait on the kingdom. You know, we got to seek Yahweh Shema Shai first. You know, right now, as we're going through these trials and we're going through these tribulations, man, we got to seek him. Which, while we seeking him, we're going to lose things. You know, things that we love dearly. You know, we're going to lose, you could lose family, your woman, whatever it may be. We're going to lose things, but you got to keep seeking him, and you got to keep searching out Yahweh Shema Shai. No matter what. Because at the end, he's going to what? He's going to bless you. He's going to give you double what you had, double what you lost, whatever. As long as you seek the Lord first, all the things that you want, your heart desires, everything that you need, the Lord is going to give you those things. You know, I'm going to jump up to verse 30. It says, "Wherefore, if Yahweh so clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven," right? The Lord take care of all the flowers of the field. Like different seasons. You got fall, spring, and stuff like that, and you will see different flowers bloom that that man not taking care of. Like, you might be going through like just some land that that man is not taking care of. You be like, damn, look at them flowers over there, whatever, how they blooming and all that. That's because the Lord take care of all things. Just like the Lord take care of all the wild animals. The Lord take care of all those things. The Lord is in control of all of that, right? It says, "Which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven. Shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith?" Right? So you can't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. The Lord got you. If the Lord take care of the wild animals, the Lord take care of the flowers of the field, how much more you? How much more us? His chosen one, his the apple of his eye, his seed. Us Israelites. How much more us, man? How much more us? Are we not greater than Are we not greater than the wild animals? Are we not greater than flowers? We are, man. The Lord is going to take care of us, and we can't worry about nothing. It says, "Oh, ye of little faith." It says, "Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink?" You can't worry about that. The Lord knows what you need when you need it, and he's going to provide that for you. Just seek him. It says, or withal shall we be clothed. Verse 32, "For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all things." The Lord knows what we need. Right? It says, "But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you." Verse 34, "Take therefore no thought for tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof." So we can't worry about nothing. We got to lean on the Lord. We got to put all our trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. We got to depend on the Lord. And we got to have faith. And it say, have faith as little as a mustard seed. You got to know that even in the time of trouble, when you're going through your trials and tribulations, that the Lord is going to provide for you and he's going to give you what you need. Right? Let me go to Luke 12. And it's basically saying the same thing. I'm going to start at verse 27. It says, Luke 12:27 says, consider the lilies, how they grow. They toil not, they spin not, and yet I say unto you, right, the Lord take care of the lilies of the field. He take care of all the flowers, man, and be having them looking good and beautiful. The Lord take care of all those things. It says, and yet I say unto you that Solomon, all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. If then Yahweh so clothe the grass, which is today in the field and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O ye of little faith? Verse 29, and seek not ye what shall ye eat, or what ye shall drink, neither be ye of doubtful mind. Right, so when we in Jacob's trouble, you know, even now as we go through our trials and tribulations, you know, not every brother is rich. You know what I'm saying? Brothers ain't rich. Brothers ain't balling like that. Brothers be having hard times, you know, and it's truth, man. Brothers be having hard times. But even through our hard times, the Lord is going to provide us with food, water. The Lord is going to give us what we need. The Lord is going to give us everything that we need to push this truth. You know, brothers got internet, brothers got water, brothers got food. Brothers is we content with what the Lord has provided us with. You know, let me go to Proverbs. This Proverbs 30 and verse, I'm going to start at 8. It says, remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither privity nor riches. You know, because we got to work. We got to make some money. We got to be able to, you know, pay the internet bill. That's how we do our videos. That's how we watch our videos. You know what I'm saying? We got to have a little phone on us so we could use the Bible app. We got to have a Bible. You got to have money to be able to purchase a Bible. So we not just flat broke bums. We work, man. We got jobs. You know, it says, give me neither poverty nor riches. Right. We don't want to be rich. We don't want to be rich, man. We don't want that on this side. It says, feed me with food convenient for me. Right. It says, feed me with food convenient for me. Give me what I need to be able to push your word, to be able to be, you know, in this truth, man. Give me what I need to be able to be in this truth. Nothing more, nothing less. We want to be straight. We want to be able to push this word. It says, lest I be full and deny thee. Right. And that's what these celebrities do, man. They get prideful. They get all this money and they forget about the Lord because you know, when a nigga got everything and a nigga's balling, a nigga not thinking about the Lord, man. He think about the new Benz he going to buy. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever mansion he got, or, you know, whatever he's into. A nigga ain't thinking about the Lord when they got money. That's why we don't want to be rich and we don't want to be poor. It says, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Yeah, these niggas forget about the Lord with all their money. You know, that's like I seen this video a while back where Boosie was on the video. And, you know, Boosie got, you know, money in today's world. You know what I mean? He's a millionaire, you know. And on the video he was talking about how he gonna eat pork. He ain't worried about what the Lord talking about. This man basically said, F the Most High. That's what he said. He said that literally. He was like, if the Lord was to come down and say you ain't supposed to be eating that, he would flip the Lord off and all that. He said all type of stuff in the video. This was a while back. You know what I'm saying? It says, lest I be full and deny thee. That's what he did. And it says, and say, who is the Lord? Right. The same one that blessed you with those millions, the one that gave you that, right? That's the one you said, fuck what he talking about. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And that's what our people do when they get money. It says, or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain, right? Because we still, gotta follow the law, statutes, and commandments. And when you poor, if you ain't got no money, man, that's gonna cost you to do what? That's gonna cost you to go off. It's gonna cost you to go against the law, because if you ain't got no money, man, you gotta go steal because you gotta eat. You know what I mean? That's why homeless people, steal. That's why they come in the corner stores and they steal out the corner stores. Why? Because they're poor. They don't have any money. They haven't had nothing to eat in maybe 2-3 days. They're hungry. So if they ain't got no money, if they on the corner and ain't nobody gave them no money in a couple of days, man, what they gonna do? They gonna go steal some food. And that's still against the law, right? So it says, and take the name of my power in vain. Right? So we don't want to be rich, man, and we don't want to be poor. We want to be just right so we could push this word being this truth. Now let me go back to Luke. It says, Luke 12 and verse 30. It says, for all these things do the nations of the world seek after, and your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. Right? The Lord knows exactly what we need, man, and he's going to provide us with it. It says, but rather seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh, and all these things shall be added unto you. Fear not, verse 32, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom, right? The Lord want to give us the kingdom. He want us to be decked out. He want to give us all the riches, but we got to seek him first. That's like if you have a son or if you have a daughter, right? What you want to do for them? You want to take care of them. You want to make sure they straight. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure they fresh. You want to make sure they got the new shoes. You know what I mean? You want to make sure they got all the new clothes. That's what we do as Israelites, man. We take care of our little ones. We make sure our little ones straight. You want to give them everything they want. You want to give your son the new video game you want. You know what I mean? The new bike, dirt bike, 4-wheeler, whatever you want. You won't be able to give it to him. And that's the same thing Yahweh want to do for us. But you got, at the same time, you don't want your child to be spoiled. You want your child to have some type of discipline. You want your child to know right from wrong. And a lot of times when you give your child everything they want, whenever they want, what happens to that child? That child forgets about discipline. That child believe they could do whatever they want to do. They lack discipline. And that's the same thing the Lord doing for us. He's putting that discipline in us. He's teaching us right from wrong, showing us good, showing us evil, so we can know, so we can have that discipline, so we won't go off no more, It says, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Yes, Yahweh Shem Shai wants to give us the kingdom. But what? We got to seek him first. We got to go through these trials and tribulations. And as we're going through this, the Lord is what? He's purging us. He's purging all the impurities out of us. He's getting all the wickedness out of us so we can have the kingdom. So we can be perfect. We're going to have them perfect bodies, man. It was meant for us to go through this. And it's almost over, Akim. So with that, call out Yahweh Shem Shah by Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone for teaching this truth, this beautiful truth. And shalom to the Akim that's pushing this word and truth is sincerely across the globe. Shalom.